This is what I have so also. This is the setup. This is what I have so far. I know there's like these kind of look weird. So the concept basically is that the vase will be super realistic, and then these will be drawn like imagine like a kid drew it. So kind of like this. I like this color scheme. I just have to figure out how I'm doing it here. This background, I really like. I don't mind the blue and red. I might change this to kind of make it like the backdrops and like what they use in photography, where it kind of just like goes in swoops, so it's like not on a table. But I did draw the table here because I'm gonna like do this, like draw this again, but with a lighter background, because it's supposed to be like a kid's drawing. I don't know. There's some type of symbolism there, and I will make it better later. But this is the sketch so far. And then the other painting, this is the other painting that I started a while ago and I want to finish. Do I love it? No. But I don't hate it. I think I need to finish him. I need to go back and like add some details here and there, and then I need to finish the table. The background, I low-key just want to cut this out. I low-key just want this to be the painting and then this not exist. But we'll see. And then when I get my big paper, this is the one I want to do. This is kind of the concept for it. Also, for like these ones, I kind of want to use, I want to like paint this, and then these I want to do color pastels. I think I'll definitely finish the sketch. Whoa. I'll definitely finish the sketch today. I kind of want to start painting today, because it is 6:30. So I've probably been working on this like maybe an hour. Yeah, I'm mostly figuring out like the lighting. I just have to like remember. I don't know if I love this. My palette. This is the main paint I'm using, but I have those two, and then all my paintbrushes are in my Miffy mug. And yeah, I think we're gonna focus on this dude up here first, and then I'm gonna go back and add highlights to all of it, and then I might do, and then I think I'm gonna finish this because I don't love this. I don't hate the colors, but I don't love how it looks. So I just need to like not spill this, and that'll be fine. And I have no napkins, so I'm gonna be using my sleeve. Yeah. goal is to be productive every day of this break. Sunday. Okay, so if we're starting from like Friday was the last day of school we had, and that was pretty fun. I helped with a shoot for a, I don't know if it's like a podcast or a show, but we have one that's being filmed at our school. So I helped with that, which was some good experience. I was on the teleprompter. I don't like live teleprompting. That was like, oh my god. But Saturday I went to work, so I kind of was productive. Yesterday, not yesterday, Sunday, I did a lot of painting. That's what you saw. That's the first thing I did, and I think I got pretty far on my fish painting. There's a few spots that I dropped water, which is like, it's not that big of a deal, but like I can see it and it's irritating me. So I think I'm gonna go over the whole thing with some water and see, because I kind of like how it's like really pigmented, like the blood is really pigmented near the fish, and then everything else is like kind of washed. But I just need it to all like blend together better. And then on the sketch I started, I think I'm done with this sketch. I might do like map out a little bit more of the lighting and shadows, but besides that, I think I'm done. So I think I'm gonna also start that today. And also I've been experimenting with a lot of photography recently too. Mostly just with like eyes and everything, which is fine because I really like that type. So I have a few ideas of how I'm gonna get them printed out. I just think there's one other one I want to do with hands that I have like an artist statement for, because like with my fish I don't need an artist statement. Like there's nothing else to it for real. But honestly, it was just, I paint fish because it doesn't have a meaning, and it's not like I just do it because it's just like it's something fun that's not like always for an assignment, or that has to be like perfect, I guess. And I'm not as hard on myself when I'm painting fish, so I just do it for fun. But with my flowers, usually there is some like heartfelt meaning, and there's something that like really matters to me and everything. Which is fine, but usually like when I'm painting with like gouache and stuff, usually it's something like very meaningful. But when I'm just like drawing with acrylic markers, it's just because like I need a break from having something that's so like heavy on my heart and my mind. And then my photography is also like very, I think my film photography kind of like says the most, just like outright, which is fine because my paintings is like, it's very much so. I think all art is up to interpretation, but my paintings are very much so that you can take it any type of way. And then my film photography is kind of like, this is what I'm saying. This is how I'm showing what I'm saying. So, yeah. I don't think, in the senior show, I don't think I'm going to have any film, just because I don't really think that's the place for it. But photography, I think I can have. And, I think I'm going to do it digitally and, like, experiment digitally, see how I like it. And then edit it in Lightroom and then get it printed and kind of mess with it more traditionally, because I like making traditional collages better than digital collages. But that's future time. I need to focus on today. Today, I think I'm going to continue this painting. I'm supposed to be going to a college just to look at it. Just like to see the college soon, at some point today. I don't know when, but at some point. So I think I will paint until I go to the college, and then when I come back, hopefully it'll still be light outside. Okay, so this is where I'm at. There are random things around like this, and this will be cut off, but I feel like I want to extend this a little bit more just to be safe. But there's like marks up here and stuff that I'm not really worried about because that's going to be cut out anyway. But this is it. I don't know. It's not bad. I don't mind how washed this is down here because I kind of want it to be. Like around here is very, but the rest of it is pretty washed. I think I want to make this a little less purple. But besides that, like I feel like I'm done. I did these two. I did these three last. I did these two first. I think I just actually started with this one, and I definitely like how I did these ones better than this one, but I don't want to go back and like mess stuff up even more. So yeah, this is kind of it for now. I don't hate it though. So it's been about 3 hours since I started painting. I started painting today. Yesterday I was supposed to start painting and then I didn't, but I was socially productive, so I'll take it. And I was playing Minecraft and I died like 3 times, so then I stopped playing Minecraft because it's fine. I'm doing fine. I kept dying and I was like, oh my god. So since the last time I recorded, it's been about 3 hours of painting. I started with the desk that the flower is on. I don't hate it, I don't love it. So that definitely has some work. The background is pretty washy, but I kind of don't mind that. I feel like there's a technique that I had. I also have different brushes than I had like the last time I did something where the background was like a big wash like this, and my technique is not good. I'm not gonna lie, so let's ignore that. Okay, my technique with that's not good. But it's been about 3 hours and I like where it's going. Okay, I haven't done the lights for real. Some of the spots that was like, this is like just like a kind of mid-tone I've done, and I've done like a lot of the dark areas, and then there's a few places on it that look kind of ashy because the paint was all the way dry and I was gonna just like dry brush the lighting over it. That's the other thing, I really want to experiment with texture in this one. So for the flowers, I think I might do color pastel. So I might like do it with I might do it with my acrylic paint markers first and then go over it with colored pastel, but I definitely want it to have like a lot of texture in it. That's going. I really like this down here, and this is wobbly because I just have to fix, like, I still know where the line is there, but yeah, I like it down there. That's the table, which, like, I feel like my darks are really dark, which they're supposed to be, but Lord, yeah, I don't know. I love the desk, but we're not gonna talk about that. The background's pretty painterly, I would say, which is fine because it is supposed to still be like a painting. And then these will be like here. Like this is just the flowers. There's no paint on it because I don't think I need to paint that part. But like over, so there's like paint on my hand. That's, I'm not ashy, I promise. But this will mostly be white, and then after that I'll do like the smaller highlights of color. Yeah. So that's where we're at so far. Okay, so first of all, I feel like I have not done a good job at recording, but I think I have a lot done. My hair also looks like insane in this light. My roots, my roots are growing back. I don't like it. Anyways, actually, yeah. Anyways, last night at like 2 in the morning, I decided to start drawing teeth digitally. I do want to do a few studies traditionally because when I do stuff traditionally first and then digitally, it helps me understand it better and I do it better, I think. But right now, I'm just going in with the color. I don't hate how it's going. And it's also just like very experimental. I really don't do stuff like this. So, yeah, it was just fun stepping out of my comfort zone and just trying to do something creative. And I feel like I get the best ideas at like 2, 3 in the morning. So now I'm getting the ideas and I'm actually doing it. This is my sloth. So I just got sidetracked. But, yeah. So, I think, that I will keep working on that. It is 2:48. I have to go to work in a couple hours. And then, yeah, then I'm basically done for the day. I'll just be doing this. Tomorrow, we're going to brunch and then going shopping. So I might record a little bit of that. And then, that's honestly kind of the end of my break. Sunday, I think we're just chilling all day, basically. Also, I'm going to work on getting a standing easel because my setup is not bad, but my back hurts and my shoulders hurt. And at first my knees were hurting. And yeah. I just need to get a standing easel. But so this is where I'm at with the painting. I think it's cool. Down here, like I feel like I did this. Well, this is gonna be lighter. The paint didn't dry, and then I went over with lighter color, and now it looks muddy. But over here is gonna be like lighter, definitely. But I feel like at a distance it looks okay. Like the darks, I don't mind it, but like closer up, I don't love it. So I have to work on how I'm gonna fix that. And then the flowers aren't done. I feel like this looks, I don't know. I'm trying to just like it and be cool, and then we move on. Because I simply can't be on this for too long. But I think I'm gonna go over the flowers with my lagging. With my acrylic markers, and if I don't like it, I'll go over it with color pastels. Oil past? The pastel things. I don't know. I'm sorry, that's not my medium. But, yeah. Just because right now I feel like this, just because there's nothing there, it's distracting me. And once I get like a better concept of the whole thing, then I can go back and add details. And also, because of the medium, I'm not painting this with like gouache or watercolor or anything. So I can go on this and then go over and go over and go over, and it'll be like, okay. I'm not as scared. I'm scared about this because that's like the main idea of this painting, but yeah. I don't know. I'm excited to get this done. There's a few like in the the dark areas I want to go back and do a little bit better, but for the most part I really like it. My setup is like actually insane, and I think I've broken both of the boxes that my acrylic markers are in. Or at least like the tops. So I have to figure out how I'm going to store those. But for the most part, yeah, this is going pretty well. Break has been cool. I just really don't want to go to work. I just really don't want to go. But besides that, it's cool. It's chill. Right now I'm watching I'm finishing the America's Next Top Model documentary, and I'm drawing teeth. So it's looking. Critique, I think this tooth is too big. I don't know, I feel like this one is too big. But I don't know yet, so we'll figure that out. I think I kind of like this, like I have so what I did is I have, so I just duplicated, so I have this layer, which is the sketch, and then I have this layer, which is the color, but I have both of them, and this one I just turn the my sister's on. This one I just turn the transparency down so I can see the sketch, but when I'm drawing digitally, I like to put the color over the sketch. So, yeah, that's kind of how I'm going about this. I don't know why this process is cool, like easy for me, but this is what I did when I did my fish, so, yeah. And I'm using, for the liner and the sketch, I use the Kev brush from this pack I downloaded, and then for coloring, I just use a gouache brush. Yeah. I really like this one. Ooh, that one. Yeah. Anyways, decently productive this break. I think that the fish. Whoa. Okay. I think that the fish painting is. Is it done? I don't know. Do I want to be done? Yes. So, I don't know. I don't know yet. But this other painting, I'm really happy. I paint really slow. So honestly, I'm sorry about my camera, bro. But I paint really slow. And like, sometimes it's painting itself, and sometimes it's just coming up with the concept. That's like, all of it together is like a very long process for me for some reason, but I feel like I'm actually like moving now, so that's good. And then I think I have 2 digital pieces going right now, and then I have my fish stickers. I want to get that figured out, but I feel like at the senior show I might just see if I can have them displayed, because I do want to sell them. I just need to figure out a printer. So I want to go to Staples maybe and just like ask around about different places to get stuff printed. And I want a few different prints. I definitely want my fish as like posters for my room. That would be really cool. But yeah, that's kind of how this break is going. I don't hate it. It's pretty good. I feel productive, so that's good. But my back hurts, so that's not good. Okay, that's about it. Okay, so I don't know if I showed the teeth drawing I'm doing in this video already, but these are like kind of ones I've been looking at because I want to do a few more studies and I want to do more with the actual. I want to do more with the colors. Like, I like doing really realistic stuff, but I also just want to kind of play around with it a little bit. Besides that, this is my painting right now. Current state of the painting. I still haven't even touched these. I think I'm about to do that right now. Because it is 10:20 and I won't be going to bed for at least an hour or two. This is the reference. Okay, this is how this is looking. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm really liking it so far. You know, I think I kind of have a problem with this tooth. Now these gums are killing me. I've done these gums. I've started over on the gums like a few times, and this is where we're at. So like, obviously, like there's like stuff down here that I haven't like. I haven't finished blending. You know, I'm not done blending it. I'm sorry. I'll fix this. But yeah, I think like in there when I was like up in there, like the cracks and crevices, getting the feeling of depth was kind of. I was playing around the colors a lot because I wanted it to go with the teeth, and then I was kind of going off of the background I already have, but I feel like I'm taking a lot of inspiration from my background already, so I don't know if I want to change the color of it, even though it kind of reminds me of like the color down here. Also, I chose this color before I even had a reference picture. I was just like, gums are red, you know. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. But yeah, I like it. I think I really love this tooth. Yeah, I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I just, these gums are like taking me out. So yeah, what I think I'll do is I'll do like a general color and then go in with details maybe. Because the way I'm doing it is, oh my goodness, and this tooth is like actually, I don't like that one. I think I'm going to reshape the gums a little bit, but yeah. This is where we're at. So, whoa, sorry. This is my main project right now, and this one. Okay, so then when I go to school, I'll be working on a different project. So I want to get this one done today. But yeah, like, I don't know, I really want to, this one's really cool. I really just want to like experiment with colors. This was my first one. And when I first do something, usually it is like, I try to stick to the reference and then I kind of like play with it and make my own after I understand it more. So, yeah. Right now I'm kind of just scrolling. Yeah. Kind of just scrolling. Trying to figure out what I shall do. I think I'm just going to go with these because I can always paint over it or do something over it. So I think I just stop being a scared yet. Yeah. I'm going to do that. Okay, so my hair kind of looks insane right now, but focus. Okay, so right now I have the piece I was working on earlier. either the last video or this video, with the one with the vase and flowers. That one's done. I have it at school to put in to get mad for the senior show. Ignore my hands. It's a process. Okay. So right now I wanted to like get a couple more pieces done because I feel like I have stuff for the senior show. I just don't feel like I have things that I love for the senior show. And now I'm like, it's in like 2 weeks. But I think we have to have all like everything we want matted in by tomorrow. Or at least sometime this week, which is fine. There's one painting I really like. It would have been really cool to put in the senior show, but this framing is like irritating me. But I don't know where else to put this. Okay, there's one other piece I would really want in the senior show, but we started on it like not that long ago, and we don't have school, or like I don't have time to work on it in like all of my classes. So, and even if I brought it home, like it still didn't get done in the time that I have, which is like, man, because like I really love that piece. I like how it's going so far. But I also like show it when I go to school and stuff. So right now I'm working on, I got oil pastels because I tried it once and it was fun. And I wanted to try to use different mediums. So I have this one that I started doing. I don't like it. I feel like it could definitely be better. I'm gonna finish it only because I got this far. And I don't really like not finishing stuff. Even if I don't like it. Unless it's like still in the beginning stages. It is like garbage. I don't like just like not starting stuff. And then I have a teeth drawing that I just finished Friday. Today is Monday. I finished it Friday. I posted it Saturday, which I actually like kept up and like actually posted my stuff. I keep saying I'm going to post stuff, and I really don't post my traditional. Whoa. I keep saying I'm gonna post stuff, and I really don't post my traditional art. But that's a digital piece I just posted. I've at least 3 traditional pieces that I need to get posted, or at least like their official posts, because I did do like a kind of progress post, like what I've been working on recently. So I think I have at least 3 traditional pieces that I need to like make an actual post for. Oh, and that one currently has my most amount of likes on a single post, and I really like that post. So like I'm not upset or anything. Like I don't really do like that drawing. I took a week on it, and I started it at like 2 in the morning, and I just like worked on it. I didn't work on it every single day because I was kind of going insane. But for a good while I worked on it, and it turned out pretty good. And this camera's like not gonna stay in focus, and it's pissing me off. Thank you. And it's like photorealism, or whatever you call it, which is not bad. And it was a study, and I really liked how it turned out. It's very, like, a lot of people are really impressed with it, which is cool, and I really appreciate it, and I'm really grateful for all the support that I'm getting, mostly off of that piece. And when I was younger, I was really, really obsessed with photorealistic artwork. Like, I loved it. It was like, this is what when I grow up, this is what I want to do. This is skill, and as I got older and I started painting more, I kind of got my style. I don't want to do that anymore. Like, photorealism is really cool, and it shows a lot of skill, but for art, for me, it doesn't have enough personality. And if I want something that's going to be, like, so realistic, I would want that in film or photography. And even in those, I feel like there would still be some type of, like, surrealistic element to it. The film I'm really interested in is experimental film, and photography, I wouldn't do like heavy Photoshop on that. I do think it would be like a raw picture with like maybe some slight editing, maybe just for like clarity or grain or something, but not a whole lot of like photoshopping, I guess. What's it called? There's like a name for it, but if I think of it, I'll put it, but I don't think I will. But oh, editorials. Yeah, for my photography, I think editorials are really cool, but that's not like the goal of my photography. So right now, um, yeah, I think about the most realistic thing I would want is photography. So with my artwork, I think is really cool, and I think I stare at the teeth long enough for me to see my own brush strokes and my own like little things that I want to go back and fix in my mistakes. But for the most part, I think it was cool. I think it was a nice study. I don't think I'm gonna do it again, or that's not gonna be like a main focus. I guess my artwork. That's not gonna like that's not photorealism is not the main character. I like that my art has a little bit of personality and style, and you can tell that I made it, or you can tell, like, maybe it reminds you of me, or like of my other artwork. I don't know, but I really like the piece. I love the piece. It was interesting to make. The process was definitely different and everything. Um, it was a great learning experience. I just feel like I would not keep doing that, and then also it was driving me insane. So that's where we move into my next segment. Well, I'll show you right now. Okay, so this is what I'm currently working on. I did this in oil pastels. I really like this. I don't know how I'm feeling about that, and I low-key might scrape it off and just color it black. But I also don't hate it, so for now I'm leaving it. But yeah. Then I was like, you know what? I just did that, like photorealism. Now I have to do something that's, you know, a little different, a little more relaxing, something I can get done in a day. So this is the palette I'm using. I'm using this one and this one. And yeah, that's this one. And then the other day I started on a different one. I don't draw eyes or people, but I drew this and I don't hate it. And I want to keep doing these and then maybe make a little like thingy thing with them. And then I drew this one. Yay. Yeah. Because I just wanted to, this one when I first got them, and I was just like kind of testing out, getting like a feel for them. But yeah, that's kind of just like what I'm working on currently. That was a test. This is a sketchbook, that's what's for. Okay. I was like, I lost it. Okay. Yeah, but that's about it. Pinterest stuff. But that's about it. I'll finish this now.